Hey everyone, it's been a while and welcome to my new viewers. Welcome to Form Mastery Simplified. So, Form Mastery was introduced roughly 1 or 2 months ago, and there are 4 tiers in order to master a new form. So there's 3 reasons why you want to master a new form, and one of those is key drain. This is where the tier list actually comes in. You have 4 tiers, and each of those 4 tiers actually reduce the amount of key drain in your form. So, you start off with 10 key drain. Granted, it's not that much, very little, but it does add up in combat when you use moves. But when you master your form, you don't get any key drain. Fully master it, you don't have to worry about it again. Second benefit is you actually get a 20% stat buff on that form. And finally, once you master a new form, you receive a passive skill. It's an exclusive passive skill to that specific form. You only get the exclusive passive skill to that form when all 4 tiers are fully unlocked. This probably leads to another question. How long does it take? As somebody who purchased the 2x Form Mastery Game Pass, it's not going to be too accurate, but close to accurate just by using basic math. But for the Kaioken, I mastered it within these times right here. So it wasn't that long. It took roughly an average 8 minutes to master Kaioken, obviously having to turn it on and off. Obviously, if we remove the 2x multiplier, it doubles that amount, so I imagine 14 to 15 minutes if you don't have the mastery for each tier. And this is for my Biomajin state, as you know, I'm a Majin as of right now. And these are the times. It was pretty half of Kaioken, as you could tell, because I'm able to sustain the form for much longer. So, yeah, I hope that kind of puts a little bit more perspective for you all. But let's move on. So, you're probably wanting to train up Form Mastery in the most efficient way possible. So, this leads to our next topic, which is locations. Across the Earth, Namek, and space, it's the same multiplier. If I were to take a guess, this is a personal opinion, personal stat. It's 1.0 throughout all Earth, Namek, and space. But I know for a fact it's the same multiplier. In the other world, it's a 1.2 multiplier. And the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, it's a 1.5 times multiplier. Now, the other world in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber has been confirmed by Kat, the owner of the game, so that one's way more reputable. So if you want to train the best area possible in Form Mastery, it's definitely going to be the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, which is a game pass for those of you that don't know. So your next bet is going to have to be Otherworld. Important side note, of course, is the Gravity Chamber and the Hyperbolic Time Chamber minigames do not count towards your Form Mastery. So keep in mind, this will not count if you do the minigames. And that pretty much covers most of it. The last question is, what can I grind on? What should I train on? And you have 3 options here. You got an NPC, a player, or image training, which you get from TN. Personally, I think the image training is more convenient. You can spawn it everywhere. It's just a little bit more convenient than the others. But if you do have trouble with your little shadow training, I recommend just trying what works best for you. It's a little experiment. Alright. Before I do wrap this up, I do want to thank 2 individuals. Thank you so much to Nightmare for providing me the information for this video, as I've been very much inactive lately. And thank you, Bullet, for encouraging me to make this video. Thank you to the 2 members of the community. Hopefully I upload soon again. I think this was pretty easy, laid back, and straightforward. I'm severely behind. But hopefully y'all take care till then, alright? Happy holidays.